Hello again. It's MrScaryMuffin, and we are watching round 3 from that BC Pokemon tournament. It is, of course, double battles, this Cycle 3 tournament, and for Cycle 3, that's just the name of the tournament that it was in. It's not like a special format or anything. I am in the lower bracket now because I lost to Max last round, but I'm still in the contention. I still have a chance to make it back. It is a double elimination tournament, so I still have a chance as long as I don't lose against CJ. And CJ and I have a little rivalry going. As I mentioned, this is a tournament for British Columbia people, so a lot of us know each other in person. In fact, everybody I played, I think I've met before and hung out with on several occasions. But CJ and I are very good friends, and I've been bugging him the entire time because he's been playing VGC slightly longer than I have. But I've been doing better in pretty much every single one of these BC tournaments every single time. But it's kind of like up in the air because a lot of times we get wins from like people just not showing up and not being able to connect in and stuff like that. Well, at least I did. And this is the actual chance for us to see who is better between the newbies coming into VGC. Interestingly enough, he ran 2 Megas on his team. He ran Mega Kangaskhan and a Mega Mawile, so obviously he was going to bring only one of them, one or the other, into the fight. And he was going to lead Meowstic and Kangaskhan, and I was like, oh no, double fake out, are you kidding me? But I do get Intimidate off on the Kangaskhan, so I'm going to be a little bit ahead in the first place. And he knows I have a Garchomp, so I don't think he was going to fake out into me too quickly. I wanted to see who he's going to fake out on, but I knew my fake out was going to come out first anyway, so I was going to go straight ahead and slap. Who am I going to slap? I really should have slapped the Meowstic, thinking about this again, and hope that the Kangaskhan would try to slap my Garchomp and take the rough skin damage. But instead, he's going to charm on the Meowstic, the Mawile slot rather, and put my Garchomp at -2, while his guy is at -1. And I put the Swagger on, but he has Safeguard. So that's not going to affect anything at all, unfortunately. And that Rock Slide is going to do so little damage, oh my goodness, because of that charm. And he's going to, wow, a critical hit, take out the Meowstic. Oh, good night, sweet prince. You had a chance there. Kind of, maybe. Mawile comes back out. It's going to get the Kangaskhan to -2 so that when he swaggers it, it's going to be at neutral again. And I might have a chance. I'm going to switch back out my Garchomp to get rid of that -2 charm and start getting some chip damage with the sand. Kicked up a sandstorm. Get the evolution here, and one of the nice things about fighting against a Kangaskhan is that they usually don't run Protect. Because there's so many offensive options that they almost have to run. They have to have a priority move, they have to have a stab move, they have to have a fighting move, and they have to have fake out. So they have no room for the Protect. And I get a chance to get a fake out, but he does. Did he charm me? I don't even know. I think he charmed me, and then the power up punch will actually put him back to neutral. Hopefully this chip damage will do its job here. Gonna Protect here this turn. Am I doing Earthquake? I don't think I even have Earthquake. Swagger, and he tries to Swagger his Kangaskhan, but his Kangaskhan actually is going to avoid it, and that happened to me against Max, and I let him know, and he's just like, oh, that really sucks. But wow, Power Up Punch now doing a ridiculous amount of damage. He's at +2 now, for those of you guys keeping track at home. And unlike whose lines it is anyways, these things do matter. My Rock Slide just not doing that much damage, and Life Orb of course not making it that much better for me. And his Meowstic is showing to be like super buff. I talked to him afterwards, and I think his spread was something like 252 into HP, and then like even split amongst defense and special defense. So it's built like a tank, just ridiculous. Set up to Protect on T-Tar, hoping that he'll hit into it. It's gonna charm. I don't know why he's charming the T-Tar. I guess he thought that maybe it was a attack variant. And Sucker Punch just not enough to take out the Kangaskhan. But I think the Sand's gonna do it. Maybe? Oh, are you kidding me? Set up the quick guard to protect against that sucker punch that definitely is coming his way. Yep. Quick guard protected it. And that's going to make a difference here because he's going to get another power-up punch. Puts himself at like +5 or something ridiculous. Whenever you can power-up punch to finish off something, it's extremely, extremely good. But actually, no, I don't even know why he bothered with it. But yeah, because he's going to get chipped out. He might as well have done a stab move in case I switched for some reason or another. He's going to bring out his toast box, and that's actually really bad news for him a while. And unlike my previous team from the Nugget Bridge tournament, I don't run two megas, so it's pretty obvious I was going to bring Mawile into this. And he's going to charm the Garchomp and put both my Pokemon. So both my Pokemon at this point are -2, and basically doing absolutely no damage. That Meowstic is so tanky for a cat. I can't believe it. And just to make matters worse, he's going to burn me, which not only gives me chip damage, but will also have my pitiful attack now at this point. And make matters worse, my Sand's gone, so I no longer get chip on his guys as well. And he's just going to spam this charm, and you're going to see like how incredible this charm is. I'm just doing so little damage. It's like, oh, everything is such an effort here. It's like fighting in 10 times Earth gravity. But do get the flinches off, and that's basically all I can hope for at this point. Is just keep spamming Rock Slide and hoping for those flinches constantly. But even as I say that, that burn is going to be so painful, and his Rotom is just going to protect here. I think he's waiting to get a Will-O-Wisp off on my Garchomp at one point, or just wait out the burn damage on my Mawile so it dies. And he's just going to keep spamming Charm on my Garchomp. Oh, I feel so bad. Just go down, you stupid cat. There he goes, finally. I think I get the moral victory at this point because I got rid of the cat, but I know the game is pretty much lost. He still has one more Pokemon to come in. And even though I'm hitting for super effective damage, it does like so little against the Rotom. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's a Ludicolo. How nice. Oh, yes. Ludicolo resists a good amount of my attacks from Mawile, and has a good chance to one-shot my Garchomp. I don't even know why he went for the Fake Out. He could have just... Oh, actually, I know why he wanted to go for Fake Out. He didn't want to get flinched by Rock Slide, so he can kill the Mawile, and then he can just double team on the Garchomp next turn. Easy peasy Japanesey. Oh, so much bitterness that I lost this first game, and I'm like, I have to come back. I have to... basically, I need to kill the cat. What we have to do... So we got to kill the Catman. In order to win, I need to get rid of the cat. It is the utmost importance, and I need to dodge as much charms as possible. Possibly, I need to bring in special attackers instead of physical attackers, just because he has so much ways to deal with the physical attackers. So we're going to go straight into game 2 here, and you can see I am going to be bringing in a special attacker instead of... did I bring that instead of the T-Tar? I don't know why so many people have the default skins. Why nobody goes after the amazing, amazing panda hat. I think almost all guys should just wear panda hats all the time. It's going to start the Meowsticks. It's a cat off, guys. It's a cat fight. Go for the hair. Go for the ears. Once again, Kangaskhan goes for the Mega Evolution right away, which means he's going to try to fake out my cat. I'm going to just protect against any charms coming my way, and fake out the Kangaskhan just to stop him from doing that. Stop it! He's going to set up the Safeguard, and there's not much I can do about this. Even if I try swaggering him right off the bat, Safeguard has higher priority than the Swagger, so it's not going to happen. Charm goes off again, and I'm gonna swagger my guy because did I give him a Lumberry? I did I give him? Yes, I did. Okay, good. I need to make sure of this because I forgot. I played around with using Lumberry so that I can just, without setting up Swagger, immediately get the Swagger, and he's doing neutral damage because he got charmed. If he had safeguarded the Kangaskhan, I might have done a lot more damage, which would have been nice. Here we go. Gardevoir is going to copy the Parental Bond. Finally, gets the Parental Bond. He's going to swagger on his own. Kangaskhan gets the +2. Of course, confusion is negated. And I think I'm going to try to counterbalance it right off the bat by using Charm. And it's basically a battle of buffs and debuffs at this point, where the cats are like white mages, I suppose, and just throwing out the spells. But he's going to try to deal with my cat right away, get rid of it, so that his cat can reign supreme. And I just need to go balls crazy here. Try to kill a cat as fast as I can. Get the Intimidate off to try to keep the Kangaskhan under control. So Kangaskhan's at -1 now. Got balanced out by the Charm and the Swagger. So the Intimidate coming in will put it at -1. He's going to Swagger again. Misses on the Gardevoir, thank goodness. Sucker Punch comes out on the Gardevoir, which is a very good call. Critical hit on the first hit, which hits me for so much damage. Oh, I cry. I'm going to use the Shadow Ball because it is a super effective attack on the Meowstic, but it's not a same type of attack bonus. But wow, that Meowstic, so tanky, recovers just barely above 50 HP. But will take an extra hit from my Mawa, which I didn't Mega Evolve for some reason. Why didn't I do this? I think I just forgot. That's really embarrassing. Gotta remember this. No, actually, no. I just switched in. That's right. The second hit that the Meowstic took was from the Parental Bond ability that I copied, that I traced from Kangaskhan. That's why he took it twice. And he's so tanky that he survived both the hits. Gonna hit with the return here, but thankfully, because he's actually at -1, he didn't Swagger himself. He's gonna be not taking that much damage. And I think he was... Did he Charm one of my guys instead? Or either that or he missed another Swagger. I don't know. But he's dead now. So there's that. Garchomp's gonna come out, and he's gonna pull away the Kangaskhan, thinking that is still at -1. Pull out the Lodokulo instead. And I think he was suspecting more Sucker Punches, because I was going really crazy with them Sucker Punches. But I was gonna bring the Gardevoir out to deal with the Garchomp, hoping that the Gardevoir will stay alive here. But my Garchomp is going to go a little bit faster, and I seem to be winning almost all the speed ties, and literally these Garchomps are exact twins of each other. CJ helped provide the rough skin Garchomp for me, but Earthquake's going to take out my Gardevoir before I can even get it to do anything. And the Ludicolo takes very little damage from his friendly fire, so that's going to be helpful. He's going to protect with the Garchomp, thinking that I might team up on him. What did I do instead? Survey said Rock Slide, hoping for the flinch, trying to cheese him out, and I do get the flinch. Lucky me. And once again, I totally forgot that Steel type attacks not very effective against water. This is the third time I've done this. But thankfully, I know that Ludicolo sets usually don't run Protect, so I straight up punch him in the face. Just walked up and just slapped him a little bit, and gonna throw some rocks to deal with the Garchomp as well. Not sure why I keep winning the speed ties, but I'm quite thankful for it. All is left now is his Kangaskhan and Sucker Punch galore. But first, we must double protect to avoid the fake out round. There's no reason to not do this, really. And just double team him next turn, because who knows what might happen. And he has actually went for the Power Up Punch instead, trying to get some extra beefiness into him for his own Sucker Punch next turn. I'm going to try, in case he doesn't Sucker Punch, I try to get the flinch off with the Rock Slide. I could have Dragon Clawed it, but I decided not to. And he's actually decided to attack into the Garchomp. I think it's his own way of forfeiting, because he knows that I'm a Rough Skin type ability. So I take this game quite handily away from CJ this time, and I suspect that he wasn't going to change his team, because like at this point he might change his team, which means I should change my team, but then he would probably think that I think that, you know, that kind of stuff, and therefore he probably won't change his team. But he did end up changing his team anyways, bringing in his second Mega, and I really thought his Kangaskhan was actually doing a lot better than his Mawile would, considering I had good fire types, but maybe he thought I wouldn't bring in my Toast Box into this battle. But he definitely brought his Toast Box in. And it's quite hilarious. We led basically exactly the same leads. I think both of us have careful Mawiles. I actually don't know. There's no way for me to tell what type his Mawile is, because this is the first time I've seen it in the battle. He can probably guess that my Mawile was probably not adamant, because it doesn't do that much damage off the sucker punches. But I'm going to evolve right off the bat because I hate switching in with it, and he's going to throw up the Protect. I'm going to use the Fake Out on his cat, and just to stop his cat from doing anything at all. And I'm going to straight up hit it with a super effective Iron Head, try to get it down as fast as I can, activate that Citrus Berry. I'm just going to go balls out crazy and try to get rid of that cat as fast as I can. And then I'm going to pull away my Mawile to avoid the Charm, throw out the Gardevoir, hoping that my next turn I'll be able to Shadow Ball to take out the Meowstic. And I copied the Intimidate, which really lucky, so that I got off another Intimidate off for free, essentially, putting his Mawile at -2, and he is still behind because he hasn't even had a chance to set up Safeguard yet, so he has no way to pump up his Mawile. His Mawile is just going to evolve right now, and I'm going to use Charm and put it down even further. So his Mawile is going to do basically no damage to anybody. He's going to set up the Safeguard, and he's probably going to get a Swagger off next turn, but even with the Swagger he's going to be at -2. And you can see it does so little damage, so he's going to have to take it out of there and bring something else fresh in. I actually suspect that he would bring in a physical attacker to try to pump up with Swagger, but just in case, I throw up my Safeguard to protect against his Swagger, and sure enough, he throws a Swagger. I wanted to kill the cat, and so I didn't want to risk not killing the cat, so I threw up the Safeguard just in case, and gonna try to kill the cat, but wow, the cat still stays alive. Thankfully, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna switch out my cat for the Mawile, and surprise, surprise, he switches his cat out for a Mawile as well. Great minds think alike? I think so. So the Shadow Ball is going to come out. It's not going to do that much damage. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. And he's going to try to get rid of my cat, or sorry, get rid of the Gardevoir rather, and it's not going to do that much damage either. I'm going to switch out the Gardevoir because I only really wanted it out there to do stuff against the cat, and bring back my cat. I'm afraid of that Steel type attack coming out on me. And he switches his out and brings out his cat. Hey, this looks familiar. And my Sucker Punch completely fails. I thought it was going to be Ludicolo, and his Sucker Punch completely fails because he thought it was going to be my Gardevoir doing attacks. So Charm comes out. We're basically like mirrors right now, and I'm going to use a Swagger on my guy to neutralize that Charm because I still have Safeguard up. So I'm going to quickly get rid of the cat, and now I can Charm and Safeguard. Charm and Swagger without anything stopping me. And it's basically the tables have turned between... Oh, never mind, my cat's dead. I was really hoping to flip the tables on him for that first turn and get back at him, but my cat's dead. It's okay, though. I got Garchomp. And I figured he's probably thinking I was going to Rock Slide to get rid of the Rotom, but in actuality, I was more worried about the Mawile in this instance because Mawile could hurt both my guys, so I protected with my Mawile so that I can hit him with this Earthquake, and I really didn't care that I wasn't going to hit his Rotom at all. I was just hoping to do enough damage to take it out, and I do, and I think I just barely did. So definitely that Shadow Ball from the Gardevoir actually really helped, because I don't think I would have one-shotted him if it weren't for that little chip damage from the beginning. And now with the Rotom up and he can't protect, I knew he was probably going to do some kind of attack, so I was going to double team on that, hit him with the Sucker Punch, and then try to finish him off with the friggin' Rock Slide. That's okay, I flinch both of them, so it doesn't even matter. I get to hacks CJ a little bit harder and enjoy life for it. Sucker Punch on the Ludicolo because Ludicolo only has attacks. get a critical hit. Why not? When you are hacking hard to win, you might as well have luck roll on your side a little bit better. And I take this third match quite handily. Quite happy with this. So yes, I eliminate CJ, proving that I am the better newbie in the VGC BC format, and I will be moving on, playing I don't know who. So when we get to that, I will let you guys know, and I will get that match up on the air. Till then, thanks for watching, everybody. I again point you to the donation link for a capture card. If you don't want to see shaky cam, if you don't want to see static cam, help me out here. And if you want me to play a specific game, I know some people have been bugging me to play Animal Village? Wait, what, is that the name? Animal Village? Oh my goodness, I just had like a brain derp there for a second. But yeah, if you guys want to see me play specific games, let me know as well. And I will try to accommodate that as best as I can. Till next time, thank you very much. I'll see you guys then. Ciao!